What's going on, everybody? Thursday night live stream. Whiskey Nose Marty here with another killer group of people in the background getting ready to jump on for our Cedar Brook Weeder from McBrayer. I can't wait, man. This is going to be a toughie. This is we know that with this weeded bourbon, we've had samples of it, and we know what's in store, and this is going to proof us up and get us going pretty quick. So we've got a couple people still waiting to get here to get online. So we're going to bring up the group and talk. I'll let Toby talk when he gets on about the giveaway. We are going to do one tonight. We got some special stuff that he has done. Unbelievable with all that. And so with that being said, we will start off with the chat real quick. Bourbon and Balls were here. They were live. Guys, if you haven't subbed to Bourbon and Balls, go do so. The Express is here. Hope you're feeling better, buddy. Top Dog is here. You'll see his beautiful face, and this guy, not so beautiful, but his face anyway. The Adam Shelton. This guy's, the TR. Yeah, thanks, Trav. How you doing, buddy? You'll see this face too. Really good looking dude, Roger Reese. God, I'm turning this into something weird real quick. Nashville Mac. Cheers, buddy, from American Airlines. Finest Woodford in the glass. Yeah, drink them all they got. Corvette Trey is here. You will see him in a minute. There's Foolproof Hunter. Cheers, man. Cheers. You'll see Top Jimmy just a second. Hey, there he is. The Foot Doc. Meow, meow. Lick the like the lick. Cheers, buddy. There's Bill in the chat. Girth is here. I'll say, Rob, thanks for everything last week. I sure do. Drifting Drams all day, every day. All right, with that, let's bring on the Top Jimmy. There he is. Hey, buddy.
What's up?
He's still working. He never stops in the whiskey room. He is always working. There's JG. Cheers, buddy.
JG.
Anyway, you want to talk about this here real quick? You look at his background there.
The backdrop of McBrayer, the Judge bottles back there. So here's the deal, everybody. We need to light up that super chat tonight, Venmo and PayPal. We're going to give away 2 bottles of W.H. McBrayer, the Judge, Batch 5, 2025. We're going to give away one to commemorate the barrel pick from last week of Old McBrayer. And the second bottle is going to commemorate tonight as we pick a single barrel of Cedar Brook. And then I'm going to save one of those for next week when we actually do a barrel pick of the Judge.
Hey, Fritzy. All right. Fantastic. All right, guys. No, let's bring on our special guest. Let's bring on. I'm gonna really screw this up. We got Brian and Trey. We've got Trey. We've got Wild Bill himself right there. We've got the Adam Shelton right there. The Top Dog. The beautiful Katie Turk. I don't know what the hell's sitting beside of you, but anyway. And then the Roger Dodger. No, I'm kidding. Cheers, buddy. I know y'all had a big day, so you should be primed and ready for a good weeded pick now. So,
oh yeah, I got a nap on the way home.
Good, that's right. Ethan drove. That's cool. Good for him. Good. Thank you, JJ. You're in it, baby. All right. What we're going to do, I think, while everybody's getting stuff poured, Bill sent me some really cool articles, and I want to bring them up. And let Bill discuss them for a few minutes, whatever, as long as he wants. But he's got the original trademark stuff that I think is really cool. Let me bring this up, Bill. I think I've got the first one. Let me go back and get the other one.
Yeah, so that was the trademark book. I got that from Michael Beach, the other picture you had there, and the Cedar Brook name was first used in 1851, according to the trademarks, and I don't know exactly when the trademark book was started because I don't think they had trademarks back in 1851. Were you able to pull up the other one there?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
The other picture. Yeah.
On the other one here.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. That one right there. And so, what was pretty fun about that was you can see there's his monogram that he was using on the bottles back in 1851. It was always the W.H. McBrayer Distillery first, and then it later became Cedar Brook. So when we're drinking Cedar Brook tonight, we're drinking, this brand is one of the oldest brands in Kentucky bourbon that's still in use today. I had a chance to do a little research on it. I would say we're probably definitely the oldest family brand that's still that's back in the business. Obviously, it wasn't continuous, but it was around a long time. Probably the only other brand that's definitely older than early times, which started in 1860. Chicken Cock was one we talked about not too long ago as well. It was 1858. And that particular article that Marty just brought up, that was the Kentucky Distillers Institute book that they put together in the late 1890s. And that was W.H. McBrayer whiskey, the article there. And it said it's the world's choice for bourbon and or whiskey.
Yeah, there's a sentence there. Bill, it says this object has been attained and is attested by the universal high price it commands throughout the liquor world. And it keeps going
liquor
on.
World.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty fun stuff to share about the brand as we get started on it. That's a picture of the distillery that was in there too that they had. But really, doing this barrel pick with everybody. There's a picture of the old distillery that they had made for the book there. But when we're doing this single barrel, it's pretty exciting, and it's exciting that we're bringing it back, and some of the old labels. The label that we're using had some of the old fonts from the old bottles and things like that. So I thought it was kind of fun. A couple fun facts there.
Yeah, man. Is everybody still pouring?
I'm poured.
Okay.
Poured up.
Poured up.
We are pouring.
Keep feeling better, buddy. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, that was really cool, Bill. And one thing Katie pointed out immediately was that the second image showed Melwood Distilling, and we're big fans of Pursuit, and so that's the site they're on now, right?
Yeah, exactly. It was pretty neat when it was right below the Cedar Brook one in that book. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was some of the other ones? The other ones you hadn't really heard of. They're gone and haven't seen them. And I want to do a little more research in that because probably Old Pepper. I think it was a brand. I don't know if it was rye whiskey back in the 1780s and when they started making bourbon, but outside of that, I can't find one that's older.
How far is that from Louisville now? I guess the property, 40 minutes.
Which property is that? Our property?
Yeah. Yours.
Yeah. Yeah. 45 minutes or so. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. About 45 minutes or so.
It's
20 minutes from Lexington.
Yeah. He butts up against Wild Turkey.
Yeah. Or they butt up against us. Well, how you want to put it?
Yeah, that's it.
We were there first.
I like it. Yeah. We'll go off accessibility.
Just a couple of butts.
They bump. You're older.
Well, T.B. Rippey worked for McBrayer. He worked for McBrayer, and he helped him buy that first distillery from, I think it was, I don't know, it was in 1860s when he did it. So, McBrayer gave him, was his partner for a year, and then TB bought him out. And then later on, that's when McBrayer bought the old McBrayer distillery from his cousin.
Is Bill out there on Saturdays? Well, could be, but probably not yet.
Here's the thing.
Not yet. We will be soon.
Absolutely.
Not Saturdays. Yep, Hack and Mac. We got to get to Texas. We got to get our product down to Texas for Hack and Mac.
You're right.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I'm not missing.
Yeah.
Are y'all?
So what's everybody got for a control pour tonight?
Copper.
Another Cedar Brook single barrel.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Hold on.
Yeah, we did
That's a great option right there. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I want to set
Mac.
So
Double comparing, yes.
Hmm.
Cheers, Jay.
Ethan has his Evan Black.
Yep.
Old Faithful.
Katie, what about you?
Haven't really poured anything. Had a good amount at Old Glory.
Yeah.
My damn 107's downstairs. I've got specials.
Adam?
I have no control. Any aspect of my life.
Mine was Tennessee Hills barrel strength.
Oh, nice.
I think the 12 would be too oaky.
I'd be a little.
Yeah, I'd probably go with the special reserve.
I could run and get.
Yes,
Okay.
that would be.
So that's a pick that a group did last year with Cedar Brook.
Hold on. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
very nice.
Mr. Turner in the house.
I got a couple.
All right. I've got a Glen. It's got a damn chip out of the top of it, and there's probably 75 more here, and I don't know why. I just don't.
I got one of those too. It's always the first one you pick up.
Yeah, and it's always, there. All right.
So
Roger, what's your control, buddy?
I started off on Tom's show before he kind of crashed and burned. So it was probably a little over an hour ago, but it was a McBrayer 6-year.
Oh, there you go. Awesome. Yeah.
Do we need to send Tom a text?
I already did. His internet's down. That's why his stream crashed. He has no internet. So what I do, I asked him to, and hopefully he will, just work through his samples and send me his ranking 1 through 5, and I'll just add him to the spreadsheet, and that way, he has a voice.
All right.
All right, we going to start through?
I guess I'd hate to. I don't want to leave him out, but there's no guarantee.
No.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't want us to wait. He wants us to move forward.
Okay, we'll move. We'll keep trucking. All right. Let's get into numero uno glass A, as we have them labeled. We'll do the same as last week. We'll take our time. Make your
Talk about it.
Holy shit! It's so much better than special reserve.
Ultimate,
I can stop.
I would hope so.
Oh my gosh!
Wow. So we're watching last week. We'll, take your time, work through it, and then hopefully, everybody can rank them 1 through 5. I'll throw it on the spreadsheet, and we'll see how it scores out, and maybe that'll help us eliminate 1 or 2. Maybe there'll be a clear favorite like last week. So.
These were a lot harder to narrow down.
Yeah.
This is going to be.
I've never done this.
This is harder than last week, and this is harder than next week for sure.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Katie and Ethan, I think you probably remember when Brian set out the bottles of the Judge on the table, how most of them were all the same color, but then there was one that was a shade darker, one that was too well. That in the sample bottles, it stands out just the same. You can't hide them.
Oh man,
that's funny.
That's pretty good nose on A.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Still getting that cinnamon spice a little bit. Ron, I remember we had a couple of these. I thought me and you went batshit crazy because it had a bunch of like baking spices on it. You remember that?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I
I
think
don't
you're going
remember
to get
which ones, which that's fine. We'll figure it out. But I remember me and you kept going back and forth.
2 is very different, or B is vastly different from A. I'm just.
Yeah,
There is.
It's
It
night
should
and day.
I,
Oh,
I
yeah.
almost swear that Toby screwed up the bottles. It's so different.
I did not.
That we know of.
Here's the first thing I get on B.
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, the Cedar Brook was probably the hardest
Okay,
I agree.
to whittle down. They were so good, and there were so many unique profiles. It was crazy.
Cedar Brook.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
Brian, you still got that bottle? Can you show that other pick bottle one more time?
I can't.
That's all right. It's this. Will.
That's what the bottle will look like right there.
What's proof on that one?
This one 1240.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And
There's
then
a darkness to it. It's something different.
I have 117 and 118 up there too. And 113. 113.
Oh, okay.
Man.
118 that's up there. That one's pretty hot. And oddly enough, usually these Cedar Brooks, they're so much sweet that you really don't feel the heat on them as much, which is kind of a really kind of cool trademark that we've been kind of working on their flavors. But that 118 that's sitting up there, man, that one comes at you big time. Well, I like this D one too.
Got you, Danielle.
I'm with you on that one, Roger.
I was whipping through them.
I would say the first four are all so vastly different from each other. And then E and C on the nose at least were similar, but boy, A, B, C, and D I think were just so different on the nose.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Ooh.
B is kind of nutty.
The D and E are very similar.
That's perfect.
That vanilla comes at you right away, and then those baking spices sit behind it. And that's awfully damn pleasant.
Lord help.
I'm kind of digging that C nose.
Man, B is crazy.
Yeah.
B is crazy on the nose. I haven't tried B yet.
I hadn't either. I'm just going to nose the hell out of it for a minute.
I know that if you just had to pick on those, it'd be difficult because that's all.
I think D's nose is just a shade fainter compared to the first three. Well, maybe not B, but A and C. Maybe the
I'm only
same
on
for
C, and I want an air freshener made out of this shit.
Yeah, I get that.
Just shake it up and do a cologne.
Yeah.
A little leathery. Oh, that's good.
B is
Y'all get a
defying
cooked
physics
vanilla-
right now.
You get a cooked vanilla nose
Which one,
on
Adam?
It's going up the glass.
B.
Yeah, it's going up the glass.
It's just sitting in a ring
Yeah.
where I've swirled it.
Yeah.
And then finally,
C's doing
The
the
legs
same
form.
thing. That's what you said.
Almost got like a K-Rose syrup thing for me.
Which one?
B,
Hmm.
which just
Yeah.
a lot of sugars in there. I mean, I haven't put it up to the lips yet, but man, the sugars really, really come through on the nose on that one.
Yeah,
Um,
B is wild.
on the nose, A and D have a lot of similarities.
Yeah.
I'd agree.
On B, all I get is
B is a nutty bugger.
Get what, John?
I get on B. I get
Oh.
movie popcorn,
Yeah.
buttered popcorn
Buttered popcorn.
Buttered popcorn. Yeah.
at the
That's
movie theater.
Which one?
B.
B.
I was trying to figure it out, and you know what? You remember they used to have those things you threw in the microwave to warm up your neck muscles and stuff.
Yes.
And I'm like, that's that smell. That smell. Is that neck warmer?
Microwaved rice.
Yeah. Is that a profile? I'm not sure.
It is now.
It is today.
Committed to the record.
Yeah, B for me is like a creme brulee if you toss peanuts on top before you torched it.
Hmm.
I can get that.
Creme brulee. Yeah. That's what I wrote down.
A Reese's peanut butter
Ooh.
cup creme brulee.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Okay.
It's definitely
Really
the most
digging
unique one.
Got
Yes.
you, Tim.
I like C. Whoever said C.
Yes, I'm enjoying
I'm
C's
on-
nose.
Yeah. C's just, to me, C is like when you first start making beer and you've got all the sweet grain and everything, and you're cooking it down, it's what the kitchen kind of smells like. You know, not fermenting. This is when the grains are just starting to cook, and it just smells like sweet, you know, some sort of baked bread or something like that, but it's very sweet.
And that barley starts to break down.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we're not talking a high temp. This is definitely a beer mash, though.
This is nuts. This is so close on so many of these.
Well, I told these guys the very first night that we charged into these that this is going to be the hardest part. This one, the Cedar Brook's going to be harder than all the rest of them.
Take one of each.
Be right back, sir.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
They're all good.
Is my camera that good?
I love your ceiling fan.
Your hair's
hair is that
bad.
I like the nose on those.
I do too.
I think A's got the best nose.
I'm half a point behind you on A compared to a. I'm sorry, that's not right. This is. Damn.
Start drinking.
Now I feel like a professional.
There you go.
Oh yeah, you got your fancy hat on.
So yeah, you just look like you're out for a round of golf.
Yep. Or caddy.
have you done spice? I haven't. I haven't on the nose. I got like a crazy spot. Yeah.
Really like the nose on that one, but
Thank you, Joe.
You know, B.
Oh man, these are. Let's see, I'm these two.
well,
That's,
this-
I think that's
Go back to D.
But see, those two
D
are my least favorite.
and E.
I'm doing it differently this time.
Evan Black smells real nutty next to these.
So nose wise, I'm here.
that's my two. I like that. I like the taste.
But these two are side by side. Okay. So you like that better than those two, and I'm completely opposite. I've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, I think on those I've got A is the best, and B and D to me are. I mean, they're different, but they're close second.
I've got C with the best nose right now.
It's crazy how. Wow. Yeah, all different. I got A is my favorite on the nose, or I'm sorry, B is my favorite on the nose, just because it is so interesting.
Yeah, somebody
Okay.
brought up similarities between A and D, and I agree. I think D is the better version of the two, personally.
Say that again. Which two?
A and D, Alpha, Delta,
Yes.
Yeah,
and I think D is a slightly better version of it.
The
Yeah.
nose on Delta.
I think A is a little more mellow.
What I'm
Yeah,
the only one
enter.
where I've kind of gone all the way through it is B, because I feel like B right now is kind of it's the most outside the box maybe
Thanks, Kev.
of the 5 for me. But I can't believe I'm getting this much spice finish on a weeder. I mean,
Yeah.
the finish on B is just, it's all baking spice.
Hell, I haven't even
and-
tasted anything yet.
So,
Yeah, agreed, Toby. I wrote down outlier for B. It's different than all the rest.
Right.
Is it different good or different bad?
Yeah, I mean,
It's different.
personally, I think Trey said he was liking B the best on the nose. It was my favorite on the nose. I think kind of different better or different good, but I haven't tasted everything yet.
Oh man,
D is buttercream on the nose or vanilla cream.
oh yeah,
just wait till you taste
like
it.
a sweet cream frosting.
B.
Yes, exactly.
Cheers, Tommy D.
See, on the nose of B, I get a little bit of a doughiness. We were talking about it. It's almost like a bread pudding.
I don't get anything on D.
I put down rice pudding with syrup, and because I think it's got that that same kind of feel. Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Yeah, I put a caramel bread pudding. That's what I wrote down. Just not so much the strong on the caramel, but that sweetness you get from it.
Hey, Peter. I knew the old farts would get the reference.
Peter.
Damn, nice spice.
Yeah, the amount of spice that several of these have is actually quite incredible. How much it retains. Because I feel like with wheat, it kind of mellows that out a little.
Pretty long finish on the E.
It almost dips to a brown spice instead of just a baking spice. I mean, it's right there, kind of the edge between the two.
What kind of spice?
Brown spice versus a baking spice.
Okay.
So brown spice, you get more of that savory notes that you would get with maybe more of a rye in there. And that, you're saying, Trey, it's kind of an outlier. It shouldn't be there with all logical thinking, but sure enough, there's that kind of edgy spice that you would that hits the front of the palate instead of the back. That's a nice, interesting note.
To me,
kind of
the front palate on A is a little light. A for me kicks in kind of mid to back palate. It's kind of light on the front palate.
Are you ready to eliminate A yet?
No.
No, you know what? And I think that makes it interesting because it kind of sneaks up on you. You know, you get that huge vanilla note at the onset, and you expect to be just kind of blown away with it with that first sip, and it's not there. And it just kind of, the heat kind of creeps in and holds it.
It's, to me, it's like the nose on A, it catches up to the nose, but not to the mid palate, you know?
Is the mash bill the same on all of these?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I finally
case
stepped 3 and I got more rice spice.
All of these
out of E.
All of these are the exact same age. There's only a 3 proof point difference across the 5. So we're not going to really, it's not going to be age, it's not going to be proof point. And the mash bill's the same.
All right. I've got my ranking on the nose. Moving on to tasting. We're ranking each one of these boxes, right?
Basically, when we're ready, I just want to get a 1 through 5 from best to least from you, and I'll plug it into a spreadsheet, and we'll see how it shakes out. Last week, there was a clear favorite, so we didn't have to go any further. I don't think it's going to be quite that easy this week, but it'll hopefully give us room to eliminate, a few.
So I am ranking my boxes 1 through 5 for each category, and then probably just going to kind of do a total.
Yeah.
And
whatever works for you as far as that goes. I don't.
Yeah, because these are so close on so many different. Oh man.
So Toby, you did tell Adam that his votes only count for half, right?
He told him he gets the same votes as you.
3/5 at least.
Well done.
There's a reference from there.
Okay.
For me, I think B is like the outlier that's unique of all of them. So I'm, come on.
The finish on B's strong, buddy.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
That might be the other baking spice, Brian. I'm kind of digging.
He's just the most most unique of the 5.
Yeah.
That's
I agree.
and I think if I remember,
I think I lost you guys for a second.
You're right.
Yeah. So Bill, I think we're kind of in agreement. B's kind of the most unique of the 5, and that's not.
Yeah. So I'm going to pick B, and then I'm going to pick the one I think is the next one, right between those.
Okay.
Like that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, hey, B's unique, and I'm going to say which one do I like the next best.
I think B was one that I was kind of leaning towards eliminating when we were at the hotel, and Katie talked me out of it.
Well,
Yeah, Katie.
And you know,
Bill, does unique mean good or bad? I don't know what
Well, I think
meaning
they're
of
all
unique
good.
is.
So I think they're good. It's just a matter of what the group thinks they want. If they want something that's an outlier, or because I think the other 4 or 3 or whatever we're down to they're all good, right? So it's just a matter of picking what we think the group wants.
If you gave somebody
to determine what the definition of unique means.
Well,
they would just
different than all the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly. So like any pick I've done before, and with groups that I've been in, it's the first thing I tell the guys, like, well, you've had their regular stuff. Don't pick their regular stuff. You can buy that already on the shelf. You want something that is this brand, but is uniquely different for whatever reason, the wood in the barrel, or where it was in the rick house, or, you know, Toby kicked it over on the way down the stairs, whatever it was, something made that one distinct versus all the rest.
To me, if you handed me B, I would think I would think it's a bean product. I get that nutty, you know, kind of, you know, earthiness to it, and to me, it's got, you know, a lot of Jim Beam characteristics about it.
I can get that popcorn note now.
Yeah.
B.
Yeah, when John said that, I yeah, as soon as he said that, I'm like, all right, I can get that. It almost smells. I mean, it almost smells finished too. You know, when you smell it, it's like, what kind of finish?
Yeah.
Okay, now I know that one seems so familiar, because I remember when we tried them, there was one that I thought drank like a Booker's,
and that's
that one.
That's what I literally just told him. It's Booker's. That's
Ding, ding, ding,
what I said.
ding,
That
ding,
is
ding.
Booker's.
It's not as proofy as a Booker's, but it's
Right.
It's not.
It's got the mouthfeel and that
Yeah.
profile.
So, speaking about mouthfeel, the one thing I'm noticing already with these is I think the average mouthfeel with these weeders is better than the average mouthfeel across the 5 from last week.
Agreed.
Which I didn't expect to be the case. I feel like there's more body, more, you know, viscousness, whatever the words are. I just kind of feel like, you know, I'm only tasted the first 3, but I kind of already feel like these, you know, are coating the palate better and all that kind of stuff.
There was only one that fell short for me, and I won't say I'll wait till you get done sampling, but
I think. Let me just throw this out there to y'all, and if you disagree, I want to hear it. I think 2 or sample B compared to the other ones, especially on back end finish, mouthfeel, we're getting that popcorn, we're getting some vanilla, we're getting baking spice, and all these others. I think 2 is just on the nose and the palate. And for me, it's just thin. It's like the best way I can put it.
That's exactly what I put. Thin.
yeah.
I think for me, I'm eliminating 2 now, but y'all do what you want to do.
B.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I've already, and it's not a bad whiskey. It's just,
right.
if I'm thinking, if I bought a bottle of Cedar Brook and that was what I poured, I would be stunned. I would be shocked that it's a weeder, that it's a Cedar Brook, and, you know, that type of thing. So
It's completely different than the other 4, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. Interesting.
It's not bad. It wasn't my favorite either, to be honest.
There's different cell.
I mean,
There's
again,
different cell. I
you
mean,
pour that in a Booker's bottle, and Nobody would have any trouble believing it.
Yeah. I think though it's a little bit softer than Booker's. Booker's kind of comes at you like a hammer on an anvil.
Yeah.
The newer Bookers do, right? If you go back to 2 or 3, maybe 4 years on Bookers, and they weren't as powerful as they are today.
Right. Well, they didn't drink their proof. Now they do, for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm a Booker's fan. I've had a lot of them until I think 2024. I bought 2. Last year I didn't buy any. I had samples of them, but they just kind of, I don't know. They haven't hit for me lately. But
I tell you what, the finish.
I got a long finish on E.
Mm-hmm.
What were you going to say?
I was about to say that. All right, no, you're good because I went.
Yeah, I was going back and forth between D and E, trying to figure out the finishes.
There's more spice on E for me.
Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah, it finishes hot.
Yeah, it finishes hot.
E,
and it's
finishes a little hot.
It almost fit. You know what, Brian? I think it's always hard to determine in a blind what's heat and what's spice. Right. This to me is. There's Tom.
It's
awesome. Tom's working away. That's good.
Yeah, keep
going. Somebody on, I don't know, one of the folks that we all watch said, if it's proof, the heat from proof, you're going to get it right on the very tip of your tongue. Yeah. If it's spice, it's going to burn on the way down. If it's spice, it's going to linger. It's not going to hit the front of your tongue, the tip of your tongue. But it's going to hit the sides of your tongue, the back palate, and all that kind of stuff. To me, none of these are alcohol
driven.
Alcohol hot.
Yeah.
They're spice hot.
Hey, Marty, between D and E, I actually like to finish a D a little better. It was,
I'm with you. I really do.
Nice note back on the back end. By the way, Jay just asked about Drifting Grams coffee. I got some Drifting Grams coffee yesterday. It's exciting.
Awesome.
Actually, before you guys came on, I was telling them that we started working through the samples last weekend. And we did the 2 dog versions. I'm going to do the Tanzania tomorrow. I'm pretty excited about it.
Nice.
I got the Tanzania 2 weeks ago. Right, it's really good.
The boss is next to me, and then Jackson's next to Ethan.
Yeah. Jackson.
Okay, just a public service announcement. Everybody that's watching, we've got a killer giveaway. Marty's got a sample pack of McBrayer to give away, and then we're giving away 2 bottles of the Judge back there. One to kind of commemorate last week's pick of Old McBrayer, and one to commemorate this week's Cedar Brook pick, and then we're going to do another one next week of the Judge. But those are all batch 5, 2025, the Judge.
Okay.
We're not liking it.
You know what? I'll do, Marty, I'm going to do a little show too.
It's not going to be my winner on the front and mid.
Zoom back in here for a second. So these all come in
Weeder. That's the way I would look at it. If you're a rye drinker.
There it is, batch 5. You even got some of the story on the left. You got a box that's killer.
Yep.
And that is a great bottle.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
What the hell?
Who let this guy in?
I'm not sure what you got to do it, Adam.
Yeah, how did you get roped into this, Adam? I don't know.
I don't know.
But it's still rude.
That's right, everybody.
All I know is if we pick one, I want a bottle of the other whenever it gets picked, because there's 2 I will. This is tough.
All right, I'll mark that down.
Isn't this?
I'm trying to eliminate another one, and I'm having a hell of a time, just to be honest.
Well, I'm down to 3, but 2 of them are so close. I got a feeling it's going to be a toss-up.
Yeah.
I got it down to 3, but I think I got one clear winner.
Yeah, I think I'm locked in.
I'm down to 2.
Yeah. My problem is either one of them I could pick. It would depend on the night of what I'm looking for as to which one I'd go to the bar and get.
It's almost, oddly enough, for a weeder, it's almost begging for some food. Because usually I figure a weeder's going to be a sipper, but this would be really, really good with a nice burger, maybe a lamb chop, something like that.
Is that
Some
what you
nice
like to
fatty
put wheat
meat.
bourbon with? Wheated bourbons with, Brian?
Typically, I put them with like
Cheers,
chicken
Bill Hacker.
and like fish and poultry and stuff. But in this case, I think that these are a little too bold for that. I think you need a red meat or maybe even like a smoked pork tenderloin or something like that, or smoked pork chop. These are calling for some big meals.
Okay.
Oh
yeah, I'm locked in.
Hey, Will, thank you. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Will
man.
Hacker just came in with $50. Nice.
Great job,
Hot
Will.
dog. All right.
I think I know where I'm at.
I'm having a real hard time between 4 and 5, but I think I like 5. I could go either way.
It's so weird. I can already tell he's going to be my least.
So I just totaled up my scores.
Thank
I'm
you,
kind
buddy.
of surprised by where I came out, but then again, I'm not really surprised where I came out.
What kind of finish y'all getting on A? Just is it hot or is it spicy for y'all?
It's a little
Which
hot.
one?
The first one, A. What'd you say,
I'd
Katie?
agree with that. I'd agree with Katie.
That's hot. I
Yeah,
think that's hot.
Yeah, I agree.
A's. I've
Yeah, it
kind
doesn't
of.
hit here. It hits
I'm not
back here.
exactly sure where it falls, but it ain't going to be number 1. That's
I'm
for sure.
kicking A.
Yeah. Okay. All right, then I'll just move it. All right, so it those 2 out right now.
Three. Thanks, man.
What did
Don't-
What did you
I'll
say?
be honest.
When we were kicking, Marty?
A.
A.
Let's total these things up. See what we got.
I agree with Marty on that.
Bill Senior's really upset you kicked his favorite. You guys want to reassess your lifestyle choices?
I'm a novice at this.
This is going to.
I don't know, but Ace knows is really good.
Bill,
I like to know.
Bill Senior likes an outlier, so that can be that right there.
He is a nonconformist. I can tell you that.
I mean, look at that haircut. I mean, that tells you right off. Look at this shit. I mean, you can tell right off the bat. Look at this guy.
I am jealous as hell of his haircut.
I mean, that is just beautiful, white. I mean, come on.
No, that's platinum blonde.
Is that what that is? It's not. It wasn't done in a
I'm
beauty
not gray.
shop.
That's platinum blonde.
Bill, it wasn't done in a beauty shop, was it? If it was, you might want to go get your money back and get another estimate on that wreck.
You guys don't remember
Bill
that.
Senior-
I'm a lot older than you guys.
You know,
It's platinum blonde.
favorite noses.
That's right. Thank you, Rod. You were exactly right.
That's what I come down to.
Bill Senior
you,
was a
Rod.
redhead.
Todd.
I was.
With
In my other life, yeah.
and then being Iggy long. That's interesting. That's really interesting.
Bill Senior kind of looks like Stanley Cup champion Terry Crisp.
That's awesome. Got you.
There you go.
No.
We'll get in a hockey fight with this guy.
That's a new
I'm telling
one.
you.
That's a new one.
No.
We haven't heard that one.
Yeah.
So you just sitting.
I get mixed up with Jimmy Johnson.
I had it here.
Okay.
I like
Jimmy
See that?
Johnson.
and the
Here,
finish is
talk. I'm unsubscribing. JG Fest now.
Oh, poor JG.
Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Guy Ferrari.
Guy Ferrari.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I have an order.
I have a top 3.
Tom, have you eliminated anything in your?
And if you don't mind, for the sake of the spreadsheet, assign a 4 and a 5 to. It doesn't really matter. But
Gotcha.
thank you.
You see it?
Oh yeah, everything's got.
I'm going to be honest, everybody. I don't. To me, it came down to C and D.
Just followed up by some of the other.
Hang on. I'm between C, D, and E. Give me just a second.
That's when I found
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Well, that's what happened. I eliminated A and B. It came down to C, D, and E. And then I won't tell you. I've picked one, but I won't tell you.
Let me say this: everybody, see if you get a killer mouthfeel on C. If you haven't written that down.
Yeah.
C is totally hitting all my gears. I mean, I am totally digging on that. I've actually refilled my glass.
I think the nose on C is fantastic, but I'm not sure if I like the finish as good as on the other ones.
I agree with that. 100%. That was my struggle when I was trying to figure it out. Was I really liked the front end, but the back end just fell off.
For me, a little bit. Yep.
I'm between C and E.
And I think E has.
Yeah, Adam, that's what I'm doing. I'm having a
C and E were, yeah.
I feel like C's got the nose. E just has the better overall experience on the palate.
Hey, I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna mute myself because I'm gonna call Tom.
Oh, thank God.
Hey, he's gonna text Marty. He's gonna text me. Marty.
That's fine. I didn't want him. I want him.
He's gonna text me with his scores.
I kind of like the finish on D a little bit. It's different than E. I like the
Yes,
finish.
I agree with that 100%.
It's a little more elegant, I think. It's
I think D's got a lot of nice stuff going on the back end for me.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm a big fan of D.
Yeah, I just went back. To
I want everybody to do C and E next to each other. Do CD, then do DC.
I've been doing that a couple times.
I know.
Yeah, do D first.
Those on
C
C
is back and forth.
Well,
I literally just made Trey do that to go back and forth because I feel like D gets muddled out by some of the higher profiles.
Between the two, I have one of them that's almost empty in the glass, and I refilled both of them. There's one in that combination I really like.
Yeah, what a lush.
That's a pro. He's a pro. He does this daily. I mean, let's
daily, yeah.
I keep his blends right here, so I know
that
what Top Dog's thinking.
But did you get mail yesterday, Marty?
Yes, dude. Those were freaking awesome.
Okay.
I like that logo on a glass better than I do the round one.
Okay.
You agree?
I agree, but that's up to your team.
We're trying to figure out sterling cut glass on what we want to do there, and I don't know which is better. I think the round logo like we had in the video, there's a lot there. There's a lot there to etch, but the LOTO with the tree and the barrel is just easier.
And I can get a bunch of those glasses because they came complimentary of the Cosmo Casino as I was walking away.
I'll just send you one, Toby. I got a box for you anyway. I think I'm really digging C, man. I'm gonna go back to E one more time. All right, Tom said I did not like one at all. B slightly over C.
Mm-hmm.
He's on D. Okay.
I'm with you on that one, but I'm still.
All right, hold on a second. I gotta.
Man, I tell you what, I know it's out of the race, so I'm not trying to vie for it, but I love B. I absolutely love B.
It's so different, right, Roger?
It's different. There's a funk on it. It reminds me. There's
I'm with Roger.
Which one?
There's a Lux Row 4-grain that this reminds me of a Lux Row 4-grain that is just so.
Oh, that's a great call out. That's a great call out.
Did you say B or D?
B.
B is
B is in Bravo.
Again, I'm not trying to convince anybody because it's more my. I think it's more my thing than a lot of other people's, but. I keep going back to that. It's just so different.
Hey, Roger, I'll tell you what, we'll buy half the barrel for you.
I gotta tell you what,
You heard him, Bill. You heard him, right? You heard him.
You think Roger will do it? I wouldn't shit the bird that carries a turd in his pocket.
Hell,
And Roger's
No,
got two pockets.
Roger, what I told Trey is, you know how they say every now and then you come across a rye that's a
I'm with
bourbon
you,
drinker's
Tom.
rye.
Yeah.
This is a bourbon drinker's weeder if you're not a big wheat guy. I do think B is, it gives that little bit of that profile that you are looking for, but it doesn't have all the sweetness and all just straight wheat in it.
Yep.
You know, and for me, I love wheats. Like that's my go-to.
Yeah, I'm a leader too. Yep.
And it hits outside my box just a little bit. It's not bad. I like it. I would drink it. But it's not. There's other ones I think I'd go to first.
I really like the nose on B, but man, that finish just makes it for me on B. God, I like that so much.
Yeah, so
And
for
one-
me, Roger, I was going to go pick one of the last other four and then go back and compare it to B to see, you know, that I like it better. You know.
Yeah.
The problem for me is one of these has a very similar profile to a bottle I really enjoy. So it's hard for me to lean away from it, even though I think there's others that might have a little bit better profile. But one of them hits home.
You know, Trey, we don't need to hear about Jephthah Creed, you know, right here in the middle of this wonderful stream. You know,
chicken cock. You know, hey, it's no, I'm just kidding.
All right, I got to try 3 and 4th and did.
Nashville Mac in for 10. Nice, man.
Adam, I got
Tommy's
one
in
in
for
see what
20.
wins on C and D.
All right, man.
Get the true mouthfeel.
It's the same. In for 10, in for 50.
I'll join
There
you.
you go.
All right.
Is anybody else ready to give me their rankings? Their five.
Yeah.
Who? Okay.
I'm ready.
Let's see here.
Both of us.
Trey Larkin. Trey Larkin. Where do you rank A?
I rank A third.
Okay. Where do you rank B?
Number 1.
Okay. Oh, wow. Hey, how much should Roger pay you to say that?
Hey, yeah. I mean, I've got it as number 1 in 3 of the 5 categories.
Where do you see what is letter C?
Dose.
Okay. And D?
4.
Okay. And E?
That'd be last.
Oh yeah, that would be 5th. All right. Trey Boyd, you ready to step up?
Let's go.
Okay. Trey Boyd A.
Third.
Okay. B.
B is 4.
Okay.
C is 2.
Okay. And
D is 1.
And 5.
E is 5.
Okay. Adam, can you
I do.
give me?
Sure.
All right. How's A for you?
4.
Okay. B.
5.
C.
2.
Okay. D.
3.
3. And E must be number 1.
Correct.
All right. All right.
Adam and I are completely different.
Sorry.
This is
cool.
It's been a long day.
That's cool.
It's good. I mean, none of them are bad. I mean, they're all really good.
Heck,
They're all fun, right?
Yeah.
Fun barrels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can you give me a second here as I adjust my spreadsheet? All right.
Thanks, Tom.
Banana Fosters. I think didn't Ethan call it that too?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
I think he called B Banana Fosters.
Oh,
Yes, yeah.
yeah. I can
Put
see
caramel
that. All right.
pudding.
So let's see here. Give me a second. I'm gonna plug mine in. 4.
Now, you got to tell us what you ranked.
So my sample A is 4. My sample B is 5. My sample C is number 1. D is 2. And E is 3. Okay.
Shit.
All right. Anybody else ready to go?
I can tell you mine.
Okay, go for it.
All right. So for me, A was 5. Sample B was 4. Sample C was 2. Sample D was 1 for me, and sample E was 3.
Okay.
That's
Love it.
exactly my order. Marty's saying him too.
100%. Same thing.
Okay, hold on.
Who was that? Ethan? Was that Ethan and both Marty? All right. Similar palates.
Okay.
See, Bill, I told you you were better at this
What
than
he said.
you were.
Marty. Okay, so
you know.
Go ahead.
Marty, just to get this straight, you're copying off of Ethan's test scores?
Me, Ethan, and Bill are exact. I can show you the damn shit right here. But yeah,
Whatever.
We'll get
I'm
you
not going to believe it.
He kept looking over his right shoulder. Yeah.
I know, man. Marty.
Did Bill Sr. have a rating?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just follow the alphabet. I got A, C, B, D, E.
Okay.
I didn't get any of that. But
Which one's first? A?
Asked after all this booze.
A. I've gone by the alphabet, not numbers. A, C, B, D, E. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Brian, can you translate that for me, buddy?
Sure. A is 1.
1. C is 2. B is 3. D is 4. E is 5.
Oh, wow. Okay. Gotcha.
That's almost the way the alphabet one goes. Almost.
I'll do it.
hey, at least you know the guy that owns the shit.
Well, you know.
Gotcha.
I mean, you numbered the glasses by the alphabet, not numbers.
Well, that's the way he did the bottles.
You
All
know,
right, you ready,
Roger.
Toby? I can give you mine.
Yep, go for it.
All right. A was 3.
Yep.
B was 4.
Yep.
C was 1. E is 2. And E is 5.
Okay.
E is 5. Wow.
So, I mean, okay.
You ready?
Roger, where are you at, buddy?
All right. A is 5.
Yep.
B is 2.
Yep.
C is 3.
Yep.
D is 1. And E is 4.
Roger, you turncoated on me, dude.
And this is why I love Roger, because he makes everybody else think about, their shit.
No, here's the thing. B is so different, and it is my jam. But when I kept going back to D, even though B is like just different and unique, D was just so much. There was so much more there, and so yeah, I
agree with you on that. The first time
when I go back to B, it's like Honey Nut Cheerios now.
Okay.
See, when I do D,
Miss Katie.
Oh yeah, Katie's got to go. Yeah.
The most important voice in the crowd.
Well, this is the professional.
I appreciate that.
What is A? Katie, what is A for you?
5. B is 4.
This is okay. 4. Gotcha.
C is 2.
Okay.
D is 1. E is
Gotcha. E is 3.
So you were the same as Ethan.
I kept flip flop. Yeah, I turned to be the same
A
as
and B,
Ethan.
didn't you?
It was C and D that were really hard to choose between top spots.
So apparently, since
agree with
Ethan was the first one in with his scores, apparently Katie and Marty are cheating off of Ethan.
Clearly.
So I was first, Toby. I was first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
So when I was drinking, I kept putting C and D. I kept putting C and D beside each other. And
John, where you at, buddy? A.
I did a flip flop from the text I sent you. So I'm going to go A, 4.
Gotcha.
B, 3.
Gotcha.
C, 2. D,
Gotcha.
1. E, 5.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
I'm with you on that one.
Well, that's what Brian had, I think. Didn't Brian have E is 5?
Yeah.
And I still can't decide between C and D.
I know.
They're so good.
Yeah, John,
that was
that's a big
everybody.
toss-up right there
That was
between
a
those two.
consistent. That was a consistent flip flop, John. I think either one of
Okay.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
what is it about E that is so polarizing? Because it seemed like it was either a high score or last.
It's the heavy spice on the back end.
I think it's got to be
No.
that heavy spice.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm gonna.
The finish on
I'm
the
just
back.
gonna. I'm just gonna show you. I don't
Tom's
have.
got his.
I don't
Toby.
have.
Toby.
What?
Tom's got his. He says he'll let. He says I've got my ratings, Toby.
Text
When
him.
you're ready.
He said
Text him to
earrings.
me. Somebody, if he's gonna put him in chat, probably. So somebody read him out to me.
Okay, I will when he gets them.
Yeah, that's what was killing me.
There's a leather note now on E.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of nice.
I think there's a rye note on E that's not on any of the other ones.
It was something that
I
just
agree
threw
with
me
that.
off on
I
E.
agree with that.
Comment.
Yeah, everybody go back to E.
So isn't when you take the ACT, you what was it? You said always pick B or something? Like they're saying that we picked D last week. Did we pick D last week,
Toby, never look.
I believe so.
Toby? Did we?
I believe that's right.
Maybe.
None of us remember, Jay, so it's
I can look it up. Hold on.
D was last week's winner. Yeah.
You give me a few more.
Last week was D by a long shot. It was
yeah.
It was way out in front.
You give me a few more minutes, and I may flip flop.
Yeah. You know, and true to form, the only person who wasn't that kept it from being unanimous was Roger.
Okay.
Where's Tom at?
These are my notes from the original ones that went on. I just figured out which one is which.
Did you break the code, Brian?
No. Yes, I did.
Yeah, you know which ones these are.
I went back to my original notes and I just figured it out. I'm going to shut up from doing that.
You know, there's no way. I'm gonna pour. I'm about out of sample D, so I'm gonna just.
Oh yeah, I finished mine a long time ago.
I just report C.
Yeah, C and D.
Yeah,
like
I'm
I
going
went
back
back
between C and D.
Yeah, I can't pick a winner between the two.
Like I said, I think C's got a better nose and D's got a better finish, and I like the finish a little bit better than the nose.
Okay, I don't know where.
Are those the two finalists? C and D. Are we down to C?
I don't know where Tom's. I don't know where Tom's at, but it's not going to matter. So right now,
I like them both.
You know, I don't mean that disrespectfully. I just mean I haven't seen his 5, but it's clear.
The nose is a little different on C.
C is butter rock.
Yeah.
So right now, without Tom's scores, A is in last
Without
place. Tied for second to last are B and E at second to last. And then the top 2 are C and D. Right now, D is the winner. C is a very close second. So I think maybe we should go back, flip our glasses around so we don't know which one's which, and just do B or C and D and try to,
you don't know what these are. The nose and
It's nose versus finish.
Read it.
Hey, Bill, we said that the first go around, didn't we?
We did, but I'm not very good at this. Just saying.
I'm out of D.
Hey, Brian, this is your note from Gandy. Butter pancakes.
Yeah.
That was the bourbon and balls pick, right? Any pancakes and syrup on any of these? I think they're different. Don't you think, Brian?
That. There's one of them that has that. Like I said, I went back and I glanced at my notes and what I sent out to you guys, and there is one that's the note is pancakes, vanilla, and buttercream. I'm not going to say which
one is that?
it is,
Between
but-
is it not between C and D?
I'm
Is it
not
what
saying.
between?
I'm no. I'm not going to.
We're not influencing anybody.
It is, but it comes back through on the back end.
Yeah, it's like it hits you, and it's like, where is it? It builds up a little bit, but when you first, it's like, where is it?
Hey Marty, I think when between C and D, this group has to decide if they want the better nose or better finish, right?
I'd say it's probably finished. I know my group.
I blinded them.
And that goes for just about every nose is an indicator, but it usually is not going to be the thing. It's got to be the palate. And so to me,
it's always been the finish has got to want to draw you back to grabbing another glass.
Yeah,
and that's the whole job of the finish is just that last second you go, damn, that was good, and subconsciously you grab the bottle and you pour it again. That's
I don't know.
That's the end.
C smells really good though. C smells really good.
It does. None of these suck. And again, this is going to be the hardest one you guys have got. They were all A pluses on my grading sheet. These were all A pluses.
Actually, I'm flipping. I know it's too late probably, but I think I may flip because.
Okay, so no, if you flip that, just tell me. Does anybody want to swap? Because we're only talking C and D. I'm still sticking with C as my number one because I get that pancake note that Brian gets off of it. That whole pancake breakfast.
He didn't confirm that.
What's that?
Did he confirm
Didn't
that?
deny it either.
Didn't deny it either.
All right, let me say
so
this.
To me, I agree. I think D has maybe edges out C by the nose, but to me, C is the more complete on the palate, front to back, mouthfeel. It's the whole, it's the bee's knees on the palate.
I think if you take
Marty, what do you got?
I think when you drink D and you sit there and let it finish, I think it gets spicy hot. But if you drink C and let it finish, it kind of goes like this. It kind of goes away, then it just kind of opens up like a flower. Yeah, it just keeps rising. I think the finish is C. So
what are you talking about?
I would literally
seriously.
flip.
I feel like I'm in like 10th grade health class at this point.
Travis Robe's a professional.
Whatever you do, don't stand up right now.
Holy crap!
Okay, so Marty, are you flipping C and D?
Ethan flopped C and D.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Ethan and I flopped C and D.
I agree.
I did it blind for him.
C is one.
Yeah.
Yep. I could go either way.
I'm staying with D as my number one.
That's a whole different conversation, Ethan. We just need to know, how you're scoring tonight.
I feel like you were open to that conversation, Toby.
Toby, I'm flipping C1, D2.
Okay.
Yes,
all right.
Blossoming.
Does anybody Trey, Adam,
I'm sticking.
John? Does anybody else want to?
I am going back to my original text that I sent you.
Which is
you're flipping too.
What?
C.
Yeah.
Number one.
Adam's still E, I think.
I'm still E, but I'd go C over D.
Hey, Bill Senior, where are you at on C? What do you think of C?
Well,
Seriously.
I had C originally as my number two, but so it's got to be now moving up to number one.
Well, no,
Yeah.
I mean, no.
No. This isn't.
This isn't. Do you think it's worth moving over D?
Well, I had D as as 4. So yes,
Okay.
There you go.
So yes,
I'm exactly the same. So, and I have no reason to swap. So
Okay, you're standing firm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact,
Trey Boyd.
what you were saying, Toby, as far as the D having a little bit better nose, everything in the middle is C. Yeah, I'm exactly with you. C for me is better than D. No brainer. But that's just me.
I'm going to be the outlier. I like D better.
Okay.
And I had that as my
That's
number
okay.
one and C as my number two.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Adam, you're still, I think you're standing firm with C2D3.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see here. Did Tom pick a number 1 and number 2?
Oh, he did.
We need to get Tom in the air.
Come on, Tom. We know you like B. Just say
Hey,
it.
Bill, Bill, are you still? Bill, you told me C2D1.
Yeah, I mean, I personally I like C's nose better than D. So I mean I can go with C. I mean they were close, right? So
yes,
I'll take C1, C1, D2. Okay. It was a flip flop for me. I mean,
all right.
If you drank, here's what I would say: you're buying this barrel from us. If you drank barrel C, I'd be proud for that to be on that label.
Okay. Okay. Bourbon Jerk CDE. So who the heck is he texting?
I like that.
Okay.
God,
probably.
James, I think I need to talk to Tom about going in and getting like a half barrel B or something like that because I think he likes B as well.
Hey Tom, I'm going to get you a bottle of B just for fun.
Okay,
so yeah, we'll get it to you.
I'm going to share this real quick just to make sure everybody kind of.
I'm with Trey Boyd, by the way. I'm still on D, so D is 1, and if we're just between C and D, D is 1 and C is 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I agree, Trey.
You had C in 3rd, Roger, originally.
Yeah, originally I did, but if we're narrowing it down to C and D,
okay, I
got
you.
Right? Yeah, he likes B. Roger likes B.
I like B a lot, though. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So here's what I've got right here. So.
That's a no-brainer.
So
it's C, right? Huh?
Yeah, we're picking C. That's the low score.
Charlie.
Yeah. Does anybody have a hard disagreement with any of that?
Nope, not.
No. I just want to know who picks D so I can get a bottle.
Hey, I know a guy.
It might go until blind.
Guys.
No, I text Marty this, but I'm a big wheat's my jam. That's what got me into this game. Weller 12 and that whole lineup. And I told him, I said, D has a note to it that just hits home for me. And LaRue is one of my favorite. LaRue's one of my favorite bottles. And I told him, I said, if D had more age and that oakiness to it, with a little more proof, it has that note of a LaRue to it. And I just had some the other night, and I just keep going back to that. That's what hit me as soon as I had it. It's very, very similar. But
all right,
those are really good barrels, guys.
Yeah,
so we're gonna do the reveal from least to best. So, in least place, we've got A.
Which had a great nose, by the way. I thought A had a great nose.
Yeah.
So
I thought B had the best nose.
Yes.
B was the most unique nose for sure.
Yeah,
right?
and the smell was so
I had
good.
C with the best nose.
So Brian, I'm sure, is kind of making notes over there. So this was Brian. This was sample 15.
A is 15.
I'm sorry.
You said A is 15.
Yeah.
A is in 5th place, and it was sample 15.
Wow.
Okay.
117.2 proof.
Yep.
Wow.
So, and dead empty.
I get that.
All right. And
Dead empty. What's it mean?
let's see here. It's
Means there's no more samples.
Or excuse me, it's a close. The only 1 point separates fourth and third. But in fourth place, we have B. And B is. Anything here? Okay.
That is good.
B in fourth place is sample 45, which is 117.0 proof.
Yeah. To heck with all you bee haters.
I would buy 6 of those right now.
B is in there because I thought it could stand up. It was different. It was good.
I like it. I like it.
But that's the beauty of collaboration, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So okay, in a very close third place is E, and E is here. E is sample. Third place is sample 13, and it is all. We've got a big disparity here between the first two. This is 117.2 proof. So I think, what have we had now? Like 4/10.
It's a good barrel.
Yeah, I agree, Bill. It is.
Yeah. Yes. I agree.
It's a good barrel.
Yeah.
These are all good barrels. I think, one of the things that would be interesting would be, Brian, would be to pull out, like B, to pull out the barrels that have because B's not the only barrel that we had that had kind of these characteristics. It was one of 3 when we sat around that table at the hotel. And I think it would be interesting to do something different if you could pull out these barrels, especially as weeders, that have these kind of nutty notes on them, and maybe do something different with them.
Well, I will tell you that one of the other ones that had that same note has already been picked.
Okay.
So that one is gone. But yeah, I'm looking at my list here, and I know exactly which ones you're talking about. So
yeah,
that would make a really interesting like micro blend if we did like a limited release,
limited edition.
Yeah, 600 bottles or something like that.
Yeah. All right. So here we are. In second place, we have the D. And D is sample number 9. 114.9 proof.
Which we called malt shop. And butter, rum, and brown sugar and vanilla were the main notes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, front palate and the mouthfeel. Yep. I had it as lighter. Probably the rum. Buttery.
And in first place, we had the C. And C is this was the late edition, Brian. This was the autumn. This is sample 18, 117.3 proof. This was the one that was kind of like a late change.
We had misnumbered one and it was out, and so we substituted late. This was one of my A+ barrels. I had marked it as pancakes, vanilla, buttercream, and slight wood, cooked brown sugar, milk chocolate, vanilla with a very long finish, smooth nuttiness, and that follows the palate.
Yeah, it's all about it.
So as soon as I got to that one, I was like, shit, I know exactly which one this is. And I was like, I can't talk anymore. But that is, dude, it's an epic pick. Guys, it is an epic pick. Every single one of those, and Bill's seen my sheets when I sit down and I grade these things, and I grade them A+ down to a D, and when I do single barrel picks, I'm only taking anything that's an A and above. It's the only thing that's worthwhile going out for a single barrel. These were all A+. There was no bad pick in any of these, but number 18 was a late entry, and Bill will appreciate this. It's a double asterisk in my on my sheet, which means that if no one picked it, we're doing it for me.
I mean, I can say,
and we're gonna do B for Tom, right? We're gonna do B for Tom.
And that was 45, and that was one of my more favorite ones. We'll go ahead and I'll pull together something for you guys on the 45.
All right.
Awesome.
Oh, I'll buy several bottles of B.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I think
we're gonna send you. We're just gonna send you some just for fun, right? The no, it's so fun, right? And that's where I just think bourbon's so unique, right? Just all these different barrels, and that's why barrel picks are so fun and unique and different, and why you should always pick a single barrel whenever you can.
No,
and
I mean,
everybody's tastes are so much different.
And I think this picking really showed everyone's taste buds how they came out, because they were very similar, same mash bill, same years, and I don't think that we could have gone wrong with any of them, honestly. I mean, and I told him there was 3 I could buy a bottle right now of, and I'd be fine with. It didn't matter which one.
Yeah,
all day. The other 2 just didn't hit my palate as well, but they weren't bad. I'd still try them and buy a bottle, and yeah. Y'all hit a home run.
The anticipation for building up this, and I kind of speak for me and Toby, Katie and Ethan, Bill Senior and Bill, is when we did these last month, this was no easy chore whatsoever. When we went through these, we had several that we could have snuck in at 6 or 7. And when we had to break it down to 5, we thought, and I think we did. I think we got the best 5 out of the 10. But we knew going into this, and we said it last week, and Bill and Brian both said it, that this was going to be the hardest battle we were going to face of the 3. And I think we proved that. I think, when we got down to, C and D, and then and especially E, and then B being kind of the outlier, and A kind of doing its thing up front. First off, it was not easy. My notes, everything circled, marked out about 5 times. I mean, so it really helps.
And they were all the same proof, so we weren't chasing any alcohol notes at all. It was all flavor
and age.
Yeah, and age. Yeah, everything. It was equal playing field. It was just totally different and totally good.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
I appreciate Tom's notes here, right? The C, the mouthfeel, the vanilla cream, and the orange note. We don't talk about that orange note we get with this.
That's correct.
Bourbon,
yeah,
but it's definitely in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and that's a total indicator of a weeder to get an orange note off. So,
yeah.
For sure.
All right, so we're going with C tonight.
We're going with the C, Charlie.
That's awesome.
Hey, Toby, have you already sent Trey enough of samples to get to B&B for these, or are we going to wait till the end?
I'm not going to send anything until we have all 3.
Okay.
But I have held back a minimum of what I want to send to B&B. If I can expand upon that, it just depends on what's still in the bottles.
And they understand that. And the way I've worked it up is I'm hoping that they're going to buy a good portion of one of them and then carry at least a few cases of the other 2 just to get the whole offering there. And that's what I told them they need to do. You need to show the brand and be the first to market with this, especially with some of the picks. I mean, I know Cedar Brook has had one pick, a couple picks before, but we're first in Tennessee with it, right? And that's kind of, they did the first Larrikin pick, and I want to continue that trend with them and build up that clientele for them, because everything's it sells well. But I think if we get all 3 of these bottles in front of their customer base, they're going to buy it. Like it's a home run. The old McBrayer we did last week, I'm so excited just to get it to the store. I mean,
Bill,
I don't think
Bill, Brian, and of course Bill Senior. If there's any way we can ever get y'all to B&B, that store is.
Take it.
What am I trying to say? It's a staple liquor stores, and we told you last week that Thomas, God rest his soul, that owned the store before it was sold. He was the very first to ever do a Buffalo Trace pick, and he was very close with Elmer T. Lee and all this stuff. So this is a very nostalgic store that we're putting this in. This is a big deal, and if y'all could ever get down there and we do a tasting once these are released, or a representative or something, that would be a huge deal. Me and Toby will be there with Trey and something like that. But
you tell me, we'll get there.
What city we in?
Kingsport,
Northeast Tennessee.
Northeast.
The little tip near Virginia and North Carolina.
Just the tip.
Okay.
Just the tip.
Yeah.
Just the tip.
There you go. Just the tip.
Actually, I'm going to be down. I'm going to be down that way next month.
I'll be down that way in a couple.
I think there's a few roads to take a Corvette on around here too that are a lot of fun. Heck yeah!
Go down through the
fun ways to get
Tail
there.
of Dragon down that way. Go down through the Tail of Dragon. Yeah.
You got both ends of the dragon here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
lots of good roads.
Yeah.
Not to mention the drive from up there to down here is nice too.
Yeah, exactly. I'm ready to go.
Well, guys, we killed it.
Yeah, that's. I'm excited. I'm excited to take these to the store because.
Thank you, Roger.
They're going to be really good.
Guys.
So okay, folks, before we close this out, be sure you get in on the giveaway tonight.
Yeah, your odds are great,
we're giving
man.
away two bottles of the Judge 2025 batch 5. That's what you see sitting back here. And then Marty's got a sample pack of McBrayer that he's giving away. So get in on that giveaway.
Marty, in that sample pack, do you have a sample B as part of that sample pack?
No, it's just what I've got up here: the Judge, the Cedar Brook, and the.
Roger, I'll send it to you. Whatever you want, man.
Roger.
Right.
On.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Toby.
there's a little bit left. There you go. I love it. Right.
There's a lot left. There's about 8 ounces left. So I can
Thank
take
you,
care
John.
of Roger.
Yeah, Roger, I stole what was left of Trey's, so I got all of the B down here.
No, this is what I have left of. That's what I got left of B. So
I got you covered, Roger.
all right.
Yeah, Trey. My goal with B&B is I've set aside a minimum of 2 ounces, but my goal is once we've picked, is to send. I have some 4-ounce sample bottles. I've got some those bottles that were sent to us by Old Elk. I've got 3 of those, and so if I'm going to get them the largest, sample bottle that I can.
I can send you some bottles, Toby.
What's that?
I can tell you what bottles to use.
I think Top Dog is so cool. He uses freaking hot sauce bottles.
That's awesome.
The 5-ounce hot sauce.
You have to shake them
bottle.
like this to get them to come out.
No, I take the stoppers off.
Hit it on the 57.
Shake them like this.
Yeah, it's portion control for your booze.
No, I
I'm
think
out of
B&B.
C&D, so I'm going to E now, right?
Yeah, I think B&B they're gonna be happy to get what they get, and they trust us. Obviously, with our last pick we did, it's done well there, and they're looking forward to this. Obviously, being first to the market with McBrayer, that does mean something to them. They do get into the stories, and I mean Marty's right. The customer base there, they're just old bourbon heads, and when you get a story and then the juice is just phenomenal to follow it, it's a home run. So
and we're trying to get them the new owners back on track.
The empty glasses on D and A.
When Thomas
smell like burnt marshmallows.
When Thomas retired,
oh my God, they smell amazing.
And sold the store. They were kind of new to the game, to this stuff, and
wow,
they were picking a lot of stuff that was just kind of, I don't want to say Joe average, but just Joe average. And we
B is still movie popcorn.
Where in the hell am I hearing Top Dog? Do y'all hear Top Dog?
Wow.
Mhm.
Heck yeah.
Oh, there he is. Hell, he's
There
back.
he
I thought
is.
was gone. Okay, but anyway, sorry. We're with the Larkin picks we did, and this, we're getting back on the right track. So, thank you guys for allowing us to do this for the group
Yeah,
and
thank you.
to share the McBrayer.
Thank y'all for putting that together. This has been amazing. And they're not, coming. I know y'all did 10 samples of this, and now we're down to 5. I can't imagine what the 10 was like, because these 5 could have picked any of these and been happy with it. I mean, I'd gone home with any of them.
Agreed. I'll tell you, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, and next week we're going to do WH, right? Right. So to me, WH was like the top of it, right? Like, I mean, those barrels were amazing.
Yeah.
And these are all great.
They won't be this hard. This with that.
This was hard.
That
There's no doubt. Yeah, these are all great barrels, right?
Yeah.
No, we killed it. I don't give a shit what anybody says. We killed
Hey
it.
Marty, let's get that wheel going so the Turks and Adam and Top Dog can go sleep off a hard day of drinking.
Who's gonna win tonight, right?
I still got to
Marty,
cook
don't
dinner
forget
for the
to check
wife
your
when she gets
Venmo
home.
and PayPal and stuff.
I've got it all caught up.
All right, cool.
I thought she was getting home earlier, Top Dog.
No, sure. Flight was delayed.
Oh,
Otherwise, she'd be on the stream.
that's right. Yeah.
They're
Trey,
really
just remember that.
the yellow ones. That's what they're next week.
All right. First giveaway. Let me write it down. So I have it.
The O or the WH.
Look what I just put.
Oh, no.
They're picking a WH next week.
Cheers, Amy.
Cheers, Amy.
It's been a bit.
What was that?
Same time.
Next
Thursday night.
Next Thursday night.
Katie, when I was driving home, I thought this stream started at 7, and I was stuck in traffic getting nervous. And I made it home with 5 minutes to spare. And I'm like, it doesn't start for an hour. I was like, man.
That have actually donated.
Yeah. I think we walked in 15 minutes before.
Man, it looks like Hawk put in his entire paycheck. What the crap?
All right. Brian, how many times should I shuffle for the first giveaway?
How many times?
Yep, I need to
I think you should shuffle 18 times for it being barrel 18.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Give him
10,
carpal
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. This is for the sample pack, guys. Thank you all so much for the support. Even though Ethan's here, thank you anyway. Let's go.
I'm just glad he can count to 18.
Toby helped him.
Right?
Roger.
Congrats, Roger.
Congrats,
Thanks.
Roger.
All right.
Great bottle.
All right.
I'll trade you my
Hey,
samples.
did
of
you
beef
guys
in
see
that
the
bottle.
chat? That says Randall the Express says we need to cut out a Bill McBrayer Senior for the in the stores. Do you see that little note?
Oh, there you go.
I think the hair does it for him, right?
It's kind of like the old man in the pawn shop.
Yeah.
Oh, Pawn Stars.
Pawn Stars. Yeah, there you go.
All right.
You look younger than me because you got the hair.
On Stars. Yeah.
Katie, how many times should I spend for the first bottle of the Judge, batch 5?
Let's go 5 for batch 5.
Yeah.
Toby, thank you again for doing this for all of us, man. This is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hell, fire.
Come on.
Rigged.
Riggs.
Come on. That's it.
It's like
fixed.
it's like that moment.
It's
Price is
fixed.
right.
Marty and Toby will talk.
Okay. I'm going to do it 7 more for the second bottle. You gotta be shitting me.
Oh,
No way.
Congratulations, Paul.
That's
Oh,
Paul.
that's a great
Thank
bottle.
you all, man, for doing that.
Amazing bottle.
Toby,
I'm
do it
looking-
again.
Ugh.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yep,
Awesome.
yep. Oh, next week's going to be epic. This week was amazing, but next week's going to be epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Poppy, if you don't have that bottle, or if you've not tried it, you're gonna love it.
Yeah.
Just pop back over to my notes on the 5 that you guys have for the judge, and there's a huge discrepancy in terms of the flavor profiles. I don't think it's going to be as difficult as this one, but they're all amazing. But they're all very, very different. Whereas this one, we had the same kind of proofs and we had the same kind of basic profiles on them. I think we're going to see a lot more, well, at least a lot more discussion, I think, next week in terms of what people like one over the other. So next week's going to be pretty epic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. It's
so
it's not going to be easy.
If
but
I
it's gonna
didn't,
be, fun.
If somebody didn't hear, the sample bottles of Old McBrayer and Cedar Brook were 1 liter, so I was able to give more people a 2-ounce sample. Next week, most folks are going to get a 1 ounce. The Turks will get 2 ounces because they'll split it, and
me and Toby will.
I got it. So anyway, most of us will all see a 1 ounce sample next week. It's not me being stingy because the bottles are empty. I wrung them dry. I not only poured the bourbon, I poured some of the barrel sediment too, just to try to fill up those sample bottles.
Hey, Brian, they kind of varied a little bit from what I remember.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they did. I was glancing at them just briefly, and we had everything from butterscotch to raisin on the noses. So I mean, there's everything in between on those. So what Hack and Mac? What notes? What judge are you looking for? What notes?
I got one from B&B.
Hey, Bill, how long you staying in Florida?
Maybe not.
I'm going home on Tuesday for about a week or so, and then I'll be back here for a couple more weeks in March. But if there was a time to be in Florida, it was this season because it's really freaking cold in Ohio right now. It's been a lot of snow in Kentucky, and it's been miserable, right? So, I mean, I will tell you, it was 73 degrees here today, and I played a lot of golf this week, and it's been pretty nice. So,
good for
I'm
you.
just saying.
That's awesome.
Good for you.
But
Marty, Marty, give me a Hack and Mac
next week I'll be back.
info, and I'll email them.
Yeah, I was up here shipping samples and doing work all week. Thanks, Bill.
Oh, me too. Yeah, arranging barrel picks and shit like that. Oh,
that's okay.
The fingers to the bone.
Yeah.
It's really good. I got to be smart enough to hire a good team, right?
When's that starting?
Yeah.
I'm going to say they might not know bourbon, but they know Corvettes.
I want to know when I get a return on my investment. All that college I paid for.
It's right there. It's right there. You just drank it.
Yeah, you're drinking it, right? What a great legacy, right?
What notes are on the judge that Brian said? The 5.
Yeah,
that was
that's
the one we gave away.
So Brian, he wants to know that give some notes on the judge batch 5. That's what he's asking.
Yeah. So send me his contact stuff. I'll email him the notes, the official notes.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. We'll text you.
Yeah. I can't wait till next week. Gives me an excuse to do the 24 and the 25 together before we do the samples.
There you go.
There
you go.
I would just say that the Old McBrayer pick and the Cedar Brook pick are phenomenal, right? But the WH pick is like epic.
Yeah.
Like those barrels are epic, right? Those are so unique and different and unique and fun, and it's just great bourbon.
So I was pouring samples of the judge. That's what I spent the afternoon doing. I had my McBrayer chemistry set on the table back behind me here, and I'm going to tell you that 3 of them they smelled fantastic, but there was one of the 5 that jumped out. So this when I'm pouring, I have this funky little pitcher here, and because it pours so smoothly, I don't spill shit all over the table and everything. But when I pour into here, and then and it was jumping out of out of this little.
That looks like that top dog keeps beside.
Toby, did you get that out of Marty's golf bag?
Yeah.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
Yeah, it looks like what top dog keeps beside the bed, so he doesn't have to get up.
Thought I seen that in his golf bag.
I mean, you are wearing a Def Leppard shirt there, Andy.
Hey, there's nothing wrong.
But yeah, so one of the judge. It's just on the table, so it's 12, 18 inches away, and it was just jumping out. The nose of it was just jumping out. So anyway,
fun, exciting.
Well, I hate to run on you guys, but we are.
No, y'all had a big.
We understand.
Same.
We understand.
Adam, thank you guys.
Adam, it was fun.
Thank y'all.
Good night.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you for coming on.
Good night.
Thank you guys.
All right.
Adios,
All right.
amigos.
Since Hacks asked,
How'd we lose Adam too?
huh?
He said he was leaving.
Oh,
He was had a long day of drinking, so
Yeah,
he
I was
deserves
there
a
the
break.
whole day.
Yeah, John. Well,
Oh wow.
Well, okay. Well, then see you, top dog.
No, I'm not going nowhere.
See, look at that shirt. Top Dog's still a rocker, man. He's gonna go. He's party every day. Yeah, he's.
You got it. You got the reference.
Yeah.
all right, Hack. Cream corn.
I only went to Vegas to fill up Marty's boxes.
He did. I sure hope you got some combs and soaps and shower caps and all that other good stuff. And I love my red.
Made start clicked it clean.
All right, I'm gonna go get
You
one
jumped
more.
right
pour.
to that batch 5, didn't you?
Huh?
I said you jumped right to that batch 5,
Yeah,
didn't
I'm gonna give Hack some ignorant notes.
So I have to ask so these weeders are really good. Is there any plans to go longer age on some of them?
Oh,
Yes. Yeah. So I will tell you that the Cedar Brook brand was an 8-year-old bourbon back in the early 1900s. So at a minimum, I want our standard bourbon to be an 8-year-old bourbon over time, right?
Nice.
So that's the goal, right? Whether we can get there or not, we'll see. But the standard product should be 8 years old, and then we'll have whatever else after that. So how do you feel like the single barrel did versus the 107 tray you had sitting there?
So from the 107, there was 3 that I would put over it all day. C and D, obviously. I really enjoyed A. I think B's just an outlier.
It is. It was unique. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was the closest to a 107 that you're going to get, to me. The B. But it's the B. The spice in it, it just had I don't know. It was very powerful. So when I drink a 107, it's very powerful. It's got a lot of flavor. It's very in your face, right? And I thought B really gave that profile. To me, though, I fall more towards the Weller 12, which is a more mellow, sweet profile when I drink my weeders. I don't like if I want something, a lot of flavor profile and stuff, I do go back to my bourbons and things like that, or even a rye at that point. So that's not what I'm looking for when I go to a wheat. And that's personal preference at that point. But
yeah,
I mean, go ahead.
So you feel like C is more on the profile of a Weller 12?
I think C and D were more on that profile, yes. And I think honestly, and that's why I asked about age, I think both of those, given another year or two, will be right there with it.
Yeah.
All day.
So the 107 is typically a 4-year product. Typically.
Yeah.
It could be a little more, could be a little less. But the mash bill, well, guessing what the mash bill is with Buffalo Trace, is pretty similar, but there are a lot of similar notes on the nose on the two of these.
No, I agree.
But
the buttery
12
notes.
year, I'm thinking you're going to get more wood. Now the 12 year, well, before the boom happened, 12 year was my everyday drinker because you could get it everywhere all the time.
That's me.
But this is my wedding drink, my wedding bourbon. So my wife and I eloped to Montana. I found this in a liquor store in Kalispell, Montana. That's what I had for my my wedding. So it holds near and dear to my heart. But the nose on them, you get the sweet creams, the nuts in the background. Those are both there, which I think is really interesting. These are really, really close.
I don't think
on the
so.
nose.
I'll take D
No,
all day.
I agree with you.
Huh?
And I think
all day
C and
long.
D. I think C and D, and I text Marty this. I think the C and D, with just a hair more age, is going to be that very similar note of that or 12. I just do. And
I first
even
said it was hard.
even D, the LaRue is my favorite bottle. Like, I'm a LaRue fan. I'm a fanboy. You can call it what you want. But 2025 LaRue was awesome. And I have them going back to 2014. And I will say, if I'll take that a little bit of age, I think that flavor profile is there. I mean, it's there all day. And I know you're trying to be different, but at the same time, you want a good product, and I think it's phenomenal. C and D to me, early on, I said I want a bottle of each. C and D, I could both of these I would crush all day, every day, and I would go back the next day for another bottle. And that's, to me, means more than any pick or anything you do. What am I going back to buy after I drink it?
Yeah.
And C and D are those bottles to me. And that's what
So
I
agree.
We talked about the going to the age on them. That's a conversation actually Bill and I were having just this week. Is, we're sitting there, we're looking at our inventory and our barrels and where they're sitting and how old they are, and we got to think about, well, the majority of them have to be in 18 months into the 8-year region in order to start doing this whole thing where they're all 8 years coming out. Everything's an 8-year. So it's a little bit tricky with the math, trying to get all the barrels to the right age without running out. But at the same time, we're not going to shortchange you guys on these. So
it's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's some tricky math that we've got to play with, but the goal is, like you were saying, a little bit of age on it. And Bill and I noticed this when we were doing the blend for the 8-year bottle and bond, and we're sitting there, and the 6-year that we had on the bar, this is our litmus point. This is the one we got to hit, and we were outreaching it every time we did another blend, and we would like narrow it down a little bit more. It's like, man, just that the 2 years more just adds so much more complexity on it. And that's really what we want to do, even with the Cedar Brook, is you want to get that wood note, you want to get that nut note that come through a little bit more than just the sweet creams and the sugars. I think that's going to be a phenomenal product when we can get to that point next year.
So I've said this for years, and when I look at weeders, I do look at age. I don't look at age statements on bourbons as much, but on weeders I do, because I really feel like 8 to 10 years, depending on the mash bill, depending on where it's at, it really opens up the flavor profile that much more. Like, it just explodes. And you take the same mash bill at 4 to 5 to 6 years, at 8, 10 to 12 years, it is just insanely different. Where a bourbon, if it's in Texas, 4 years might be enough. In Kentucky, 6 years, it might be plenty.
To Trey's point, let's say that you take rye, bourbon, and a wheated bourbon, all aged in the same, let's say Central Kentucky. You can do more with the rye first, youngest, then you can do bourbon, but wheat is going to take longer. Given all else equal, it's going to take wheat longer to develop for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I was actually down at Limestone Branch, and I was sitting on the porch with Steve Beam. My wife and I we visit with him when we go down there, and we were talking about that because he had done an experimental of a red summer wheat, and it was phenomenal. And he did it in small barrels so he could double up the age on it. And we actually got into a conversation about where's your sweet spot depending on your mash bill. And the regular Yellowstone, which is a high rye mash bill, he's like, I'm going to hit 6 years every time. That's what he likes. He said, but if you're going to go for a wheated, 10 years is the benchmark.
Yeah.
And so always that has kind of been in my head. It's like 10 years to really kind of get to those wood notes and those nut notes, kind of offsetting those sugar notes, really kind of giving you that complex texture that you're really looking for.
I just think it's a slow bloomer. Wheat is a slow bloomer. That's the only way I can say it. It takes time for it to open up, but when it does, it's phenomenal. And but I grew up with the wheat brands. I mean, that's what brought me to it. You know.
So what I appreciate about the Cedar Brook brand is that, you know, back in the 1800s, early 1900s, that the 4 years was bourbon, right? So McBrayer, they did 8 years. It's twice as long, twice as good, right? So we want to get our products to be longer. We want to get them to be aged a little better, and I appreciate what you're saying there, Trey, about the time it takes for wheated bourbon.
Yeah, and I mean, the guys know, like, I'm not a huge rye drinker. I do drink it. There's when someone goes, this is a bourbon drinker's rye, that's my jam typically, because I'm not a straight rye, high rye. It's really not it's not my palate, but the wheats really resonate with me. And, I'm excited to see what you guys are doing because, when I first heard 6 year, I was kind of like, okay, I kind of had this image in my head of what it was going to be and kind of taste like, and it blew me away. And that's amazing because I did not think it was going to be this complex and this good. And I'm excited to see where you guys take this one because y'all keep going with this. It's going to be it's going to give everybody a run for their money because I honestly think wheaters are not done well across the board. That's a market that I don't think we're really tapped into. It's there, but I don't think people do it consistently well.
Well, let me go ahead and change courses here a little bit. I've been working on this Judge Batch 5 for about 10 minutes, and
I just poured myself something real good.
This thing here. What is that, John? I'm sorry.
I recognize that label. That's a top Jimmy sample right there.
Yep. It's the McBrayer 8. That's the 8 year.
Bottle and Bond.
Yep. Yeah. That I like.
Amen. That's what I said.
This batch 5, this batch 5 Judge has a creamy vanilla wood.
Yeah.
That will not go away. And
everything else is superior.
This is
I'm not sitting around the fire, but I feel like I am. This is a good pour.
This thing's got.
I actually went back to the barrel 12, your guys' pick, so I still have a few samples left in my my blending room back there. And so I was on with my fraternity guys on Tuesday nights. We do a happy hour thing. And I just grabbed the sample bottle, and that's what I was pouring. And I was like, holy shit, you guys nailed it with that one. You were going to be so happy with that. Just sitting there and having a couple of glasses in a row was like, oh, that is just so pleasant. So good. The 8 year. Yeah, the single barrel that they just did last week.
You don't want to get out of your seat. You're just sitting here comfortable. It's just going down nice and easy. That is good.
I'm working out 1 ounce at a time. That's what I'm doing.
All right, fellas. I just did our barrel pick sample C back to back with the Weller 107.
If I just feel like I definitely want something on the sweet side, I'm probably going to go 107. Everything else, the Cedar Brook is killing it. I mean, it's a no-brainer.
Mouthfeel, finish, nose.
Yeah, that's everything else.
You know what? Trey Larkin is he's generally pretty quiet, but he has a fantastic palate. So I appreciate him saying that.
Cheers to you, Trey, for saying that, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just I mean, if I really feel like it's like, hey, I want something for dessert, I'd probably go for the Weller. But if I want something that I'm going to sip on out by the fire pit, this Sample C, that's a no-brainer for me.
I kind of feel like C and D could, you might say they're a little more complex than
100%.
Absolutely.
And I picked D.
And I love 107. That's where Weller starts for me. I love Foolproof too, but I love the 107. And
I'm going to contradict Trey Larkin for just a minute. If I want something for dessert, I'm probably going to get a strawberry rhubarb pie.
I'll get a key lime pie.
Well, so Toby, I do have to preface.
How do you fit that down in the bottle? I don't understand.
I don't care. It doesn't matter, man. I'm going to eat it. Doesn't matter.
I do have to preface that with this Weller pick from B&B. I have 5 other picks that I did a blind with it. I picked this hands down over the other 5 bottles that were all picked.
Okay.
This is one of the best. Go ahead.
Real quickly, do you get like more of a kind of a campfire note on the C versus the 107? I was just noticing that myself just a second ago. It's like I picked it both up and I was like, we get like there's a little bit of a campfire thing happening on Sample C.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
Compared to the 107, 107 is just super sweet.
Yeah, I mean it's your typical Buffalo Trace note or on the nose. I mean, we all know what it is. So, but yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if I want something that feels a little bit deeper and more comforting, you got stuff that's definitely there.
I just seen Bourbon Engineer, my neighbor, just popped up on screen,
just a minute.
and he's the one who introduced me to McBrayer. I would say 4 years ago, I think he introduced me to the brand, maybe, and it was good. It was like, man, that was good. And he couldn't get enough bottles at the time. And then he couldn't get them in Tennessee anymore.
I know that's what's funny.
To me. I got into McBrayer with the second release of the Judge. And I just walked in and I saw this badass looking package and I had no idea what it was. But I checked it out. I bought it. But luckily at that time, I could still find, and I found a couple bottles of batch 1 of the Judge. And so I was able to, I don't have, wait a minute. No, I still have probably half a bottle of batch 1. I finished a bottle. I think I still have half a bottle of batch 1. And then I've got every one since. But that's where I jumped on. It was, I walked in and there was just this killer looking package. And that's why I always tell people packaging is so important. And if, not that anybody from Bardstown Bourbon Company is listening to me.
Toby, but go off what you said. We kind of talked about it for a good while last week, and I think that was one of the things that just adds to the expression of what you're saying is when we met Bill and Brian at the Blitz, and we got to see the 8-year and the 6-year and everything, and the Judge. We talked about the original label. That if you walk into a store and you see this label, you're going to be like, hold on a second, what kind of antique is this? Because that's what this is. This is an antique label. And Bill's gone back, and Brian and Trey, they've gone back to the original stuff. And for me, that's what people want. They don't want a lot of flash anymore. They want just, I want the good juice. I want the original stuff. you know, kind of like what Bardstown's doing, but we're not going to kick that dead horse. But you know, it's something special. And like Roger said, the labels on the McBrayer 6-year and 8-year are phenomenal. Not to mention the whiskey in the bottles. Yeah, it's a hands down deal. There it is, right there.
It's an old school label. The six year.
There's Calamity Jane right there, man. Jane Cannery.
The labels. It's the same label for the 6-year and 8-year, but so anybody that's listening, don't sleep on the 8-year. The 8-year bottled and bond is so freaking awesome. I only have the Judge Batch 4 and Batch 5, and those are both great as well. But oh man, it's just, I love the labels. I love the history. So yeah, hopefully more people kind of get exposed to it.
It is good.
All right, guys. Real quick. I've got the link to McBrayer Legacy Spirits rolling across the bottom. That's what it is. You don't have to copy it. You don't have to paste it. It's McBrayer Legacy Spirits. Go over there, look what they've got online, and buy the merch. There we go.
Dude, the hats.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I wore it last week.
The hats are awesome.
Yeah.
They're great quality.
But yeah, guys,
the merch on the McBrayer website is, I got a jacket, I've got shirts, I've got hats, I've got glasses. Everything is, the quality is just top tier. And I'm not getting paid to say that. This is not a public service announcement. No, it's just fact. It's fact. You know, it's such good stuff.
So with that, we're going to kill the live. Y'all hang out right here. Hey, Chris Tats. We're going to kill the live next week. We got another killer pick coming at you. Trey, I hope you can be there with Brian for that. So
yeah, I'll be here.
All right, great. So we'll do it again next week for the final barrel. We've got Toby's still got some Judge bottle to give away, and I'll give away another sample pack. I've got a little bit left. We'll do that. Guys, if you got any questions about McBrayer, just email me, whiskeynose21@gmail.com, and I will get that to Brian and or Bill, if not at the same time. And we'll get you answers next week. But like I said, man, this stuff is spectacular. You will not find, in my opinion, that we've done a pick, and Toby, correct me if I'm wrong, between me and you, we've done a bunch. The most economical pick you'll ever get your hands on than what we're doing these last 3 weeks. So I think you're in for a real treat. And you saw everybody that watches and everybody's checking out the replay, you'll see how hard this was. It's not easy. They're all bangers. And we started with 10 barrels and knocked it down to 5 and knocked it down to 1. And like I said, it's not easy. But Toby, with that being said, real quick, thank you, buddy, for giving away 2 bottles of Old Judge. That is unbelievable. Everybody that got in the giveaway, you're only helping support and keeping this process going in the future. We are grateful and appreciate it. Toby, take us out. Let's go.
Hey.
Good night, everybody.
McBrayer bourbon may not solve all your problems, but it's worth a shot.
We'll see you next time, guys.
Cheers.
Thank you for watching this barrel selection with Legends of the Oak Whiskey Society, and thank you to the team that did this selection with us tonight. We will see you next time, and cheers, everyone.